All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasu said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited, delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. The link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General, strictly for the brothers. You can get a preview just by clicking that link right down in the chat video description. Get over there, get a preview. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable, where the brothers sit down once a week discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get that preview of the course and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for your family I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop, and save, and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. Omega, Voyages of the Nile, when Egypt ruled the earth, Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt. That's right, Black Babylon, African origins of Mesopotamia, from Naga to Nigga, African origins of the Hindu Kush. We got that. God, deception, false teachings of the Medunetta, got that up on deck too. The making of the white man, the black woman is God. All the religions, Christianity, Judaism, and Hinduism, Islam, got them on deck. Get over there. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete, become a member today. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. The popping this page on Patreon. By far, the link is right at the top of the chat. You need to get over there immediately and get access to over 500 exclusive live streams only to be viewed on Patreon. We got a hell of a lineup this year, this month, this year too, but this month we got a hell of a lineup. So you want to be on deck, hit that link and become a patron today. All the family that donated to the General, thank you. Appreciate you. Those would like to donate, link right down in the chat, click it, donate, and I appreciate you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu Seti, Black Power Cartel. Get a video, a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Hold on, family. Let me get some water. All right, family. Man, we got a powerful lineup tonight. You know I'm coming with that flamethrower. We talking about the Nagamani, the Dragon Pearl, what they call the Dragon Pearl. I'm gonna show you, man, how perverted these people is in dealing with the sacred science. You see what I'm saying? Now, if y'all don't know what the Nagamani is, and which you probably don't, these people have a mythology. We talking about the Hindu Kush. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about the so-called Hindus. You see, they got this mythology. It's very perverted from the true science, where they believe that there's some type of a gem in the heads of cobras. You understand what I'm saying? And they'll go in there and they cut the damn head open of the cobra, trying to, and it don't be shit in there. So they just over there mutilating cobras, pretending, based on this mythology. For they cannot understand. See, they see these people have, they have stumbled onto sacred knowledge that they don't have the keys to. You see, they cannot understand that the cobra is the divine mascot of African people. You see, wherever we went on the planet, we took this mascot, the cobra, the Egyptian cobra, and we took it even in what you call Ireland, over there in Britain with the Druids. You see what I'm saying? Which was also the symbol of, that, we brought over there and established that priesthood. You see, design, is operated very similar to the priesthood in the Nile Valley and other areas around the world where our people, established these mystery schools. So, yeah, this Nagamani, they don't understand that this is esoterical. That the gem that they think is in the head of the cobra is actually the pineal gland. You see, that's the gem. That's the gem. That's the gem that the jinn or the genie is inside. And it's more than one, but we're going to get to the science of that. You see, that's the portal. That's the gem. And not just, a precious stone, but there's a portal there that connects to the cosmos. This is the door you go through. You see, you too busy looking up there, but it's inside of here. You see, there's the portal. There's the throne of God right there in your forehead. And it's more than just one. You see what I'm saying? We got melanin centers all throughout our brain. But see, this is how we, and this show you how you could trick a motherfucker into doing some very silly shit to where you actually going inside of the cobra's head and mutilating the cobra. And you can look it up on the internet. I didn't really want to put any of it up there, but they are actually mutilating these cobras over there, thinking that they're going to find a diamond or a gem or an emerald or a ruby inside the head of the cobra. But we're going to deal with this so you understand, because there is, some of the science that has carried over. So when you listen to this, now when they start talking about this Nagamani, you got to also understand that this is some of the science from the original Kushites. Now they're gonna give us some information on the powers of this Naga pearl, which is the pineal. It is the pineal gland. So family, check this out. We're gonna go in and out. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna react to some of this information as we go along. We're gonna have the dialogue to this information. So let's hit this. All right, here we go. Make sure everything goes.
Welcome, curious souls, to a realm where mysteries twinkle and myths come alive. Are you ready to embark on an enchanting journey that transcends the boundaries of reality? Join us as we unveil the captivating tales of the mythical Nagamani, a gemstone steeped in mystery, magic, and limitless possibilities. From controlling elements to unlocking hidden realms, this extraordinary stone has ignited the imaginations of storytellers throughout history. Unveil the extraordinary as we explore 20 astonishing facts about this mythical gemstone that defies the limits of imagination. Mythical lore. Number 1. The Nagamani is believed to be a rare and mystical gemstone, said to be the essence of a serpent's eye, possessing supernatural powers. According to legend, the Nagamani is said to have been formed within the eye of a divine serpent known as a Naga. This eye is believed to contain potent magical energy, granting the Nagamani its legendary properties.
You see, so now we hear that. See, they understand and say magical properties. You see what I'm saying? Extraordinary magical properties. So they know, they understand that about us, that we don't, a lot of us do, but a lot of us don't. You see what I'm saying? And do you notice, listen to me now, do you notice that when them goddamn, them Catholics and shit, when they go to praying on your ass, do you know the two spots that they put their hands most of the time? Right there on your pineal. They'll put them two fingers Put them motherfuckers right there, and then they'll put them hands on the top of your head. See, that's the consciousness that they have to block you. They know where your spiritual centers of power is located, even though they located all throughout the body. This right here, that pineal is your receptor and sender of cosmic energy in your body and in your person. You see what I'm saying? So many of these properties that you're listening to about this Nagamani, which is the pineal, you understand? Because there is no gem in the skull of no cobra. The cobra is only the divine mascot of African people and the sun. You see? And so the gem that they're talking about is actually the pineal gland. But it's crazy how they have created mythologies all over the world. And that just show you that they don't know what the fuck they talking about, and that they don't have the true access to that pineal gland, because they would know better than to be digging in the damn skull of a damn cobra trying to get a goddamn diamond out of it. You see what I'm saying? That's some crazy shit. You know, that's some crazy shit. Here we go, family.
Mythical lore. Number 2, the Nagamani is said to possess the ability to control the weather and natural elements. In ancient tales, it is claimed that the Nagamani has the power to influence weather patterns, control rainfall, and even manipulate other natural elements like wind and lightning. This attribute makes it a sought-after object for those seeking to harness nature's forces. Mythical lore. Number 3, the Nagamani is believed to be a key that can unlock portals to other dimensions.
You see right there, it can lock portals to other dimensions. So that's the doorway that we talking about. The doorway is in here. Too many niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know, you looking up here and you thinking you got some type of spaceship and shit that you gonna hop in, talking about some aliens and, you know, and this, that, and the third, nigga. And the portals to move throughout is in the mind. You can go in the mind and see whatever the hell you want to see. You see? You can go into the mind. You can go into the depths of the mind and create whatever goddamn, and go into any world you want to go into. They understand that. Now, I advise people to be, you know, to have some form of standards when you go in there, because I don't want you to just go in there and you know, and go into a world of fantasy that you can't come out of, or, you know, we're talking about in the space of logic and understanding. You see, it's in there. You can go in and meditate. You find the answers. The answers is inside. It's in your DNA. A lot of times when we still ourselves and we go into our mind and we might be in a situation, you know, and we think that is beyond us to correct, or, you know what I'm saying? But if you settle yourself after a while, you know, in whatever, however much time it take. I didn't did it so many times, and you just settle yourself and you just think, shit'll start coming up. You see, it'll start, you'll say, okay, so an answer has appeared to me. You know, it wasn't there in the beginning, but now, oh, okay, I can do this. You know, I could do that. You understand what I'm saying? And then you can come out of a state of despair just by settling yourself and going deep within. And the answer's been there all the damn. But in the beginning, when the shit went down, you was in disarray. You thought the shit that the end of the world had come. But when you settle yourself and go inside and you begin to meditate on that, you will realize that you had the answer all along. You see, Black Power. Yeah, check on in, black man. Check on in. That's right. Here we go. Now, and as I move along, what are we talking about? We're talking about the Nagamani dragon pearl. What is this? It's a gem that is supposedly in the head. Matter of fact, it's in the skull of cobras. Now, this is because these people don't have the keys to the understanding that the cobra is the divine mascot of African people. They over there digging inside these cobras' heads and, you know, mutilating these cobras, thinking that there's some type of precious mineral inside their head. They don't realize that this is only esoterical language and that the cobra is the divine and sacred mascot of African people, and that gem that's supposedly in the head of the Naga is the pineal gland. They don't understand that. And that lets you know that that's not their sacred science. They don't have access to that. You see, they don't have access to that. Let's move forward.
According to myths, the Nagamani can be used as a mystical key to open gateways to otherworldly realms. This characteristic has led to stories of adventurers seeking the stone to explore parallel dimensions or hidden universes. Mythical lore number 4. Possessing the Nagamani is said to grant the ability to communicate with animals.
Now they even saying that, there's access to this gem, which is the pineal, where you could speak to animals. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I done looked at my dog one time. They know when they done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I know how to speak to my dog. You know what I'm saying? When that motherfucker fuck up, all I had to do is look at him. That motherfucker go somewhere and sit his ass down. That motherfucker know. When that motherfucker did fuck up, I ain't gotta say a word. That motherfucker look at me and that motherfucker go right somewhere and sit the fuck down. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, do they feel frequency? Do they understand? I believe we can communicate. You see what I'm saying? That's where the goddamn Tarzan shit come from. They trying to be us. They trying to be the Panther. You see? They trying to be the Panther. But that's their fantasies to be able to do that. I mean, we've been in Africa for millions of years. I'm quite sure we didn't develop, and then there's a cosmic frequency. You see? Yeah, it's a cosmic frequency that even the animals, is on certain frequencies. It's higher frequencies, but there's a common frequency that any living thing is possibly can communicate on these frequencies. And then there's, frequencies where only the species is able to communicate. So, I mean, as they say, bilingual. You see what I'm saying? And that could even go across, the spectrum of species. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, family, let's move forward on this.
Legend has it that whoever possesses the Nagamani gains the power to communicate with animals, understanding their thoughts and intentions. This would create a unique bond between the stone's owner and the animal kingdom. Mythical lore. Number 5. The Nagamani is believed to have the power to heal any ailment. It is said that the Nagamani possesses...
You can, once you gain power over your divinity, you gain power over your mind and your consciousness that you can heal any ailment. We've heard that before. It's in the mind. That's true. And once you understand that, just like your mind is a computer that's connected to the brain computer of the cosmos. You see what I'm saying? You can download information and consciousness into your own being to help you along the way of healing. It's a reality. When I think about, look out into the universe and think of how this universe came to be, and the things that we saying on this video, like somebody could heal themselves, that shit is small. Going into the mind and through your consciousness, being able to heal yourself, compared to creating this universe, is small. That's, so when we say these things, sometimes we act as if, this is, beyond us to achieve, and it's not. And it's not. You feel what I'm saying? So if you believe, if you sick and you believe there's nothing you can do about it, it's over. So if you understand that process, if you believe that you can heal yourself, then you can do that. Okay? The laws of opposites apply. Yep. What's up? You called me? You up, Ray. You got up. All right, here we go.
Potent healing energies that can cure any disease or injury. This property has made it a legendary item sought by healers and physicians across the ages. Mythical lore. Number 6. The Nagamani is thought to glow with different colors based on the holder's emotions. Ancient tales suggest that the Nagamani's colors shift and change based on the emotions and intentions of its owner. For example, it might glow blue when the holder is calm, red when angry, and green when peaceful. Mythical lore. Number 7. The Nagamani's value is said to increase during lunar eclipses. In certain myths, it is believed that the Nagamani's mystical powers are amplified during lunar eclipses. This has led...
Yeah, you hear that? You say during lunar eclipses that your energy amplifies. You know, and a lot of people believe that. That's why when we had that last, we had that last, was it a lunar eclipse? Everybody was out there. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody was out there. Motherfuckers doing rituals all over the, all over the world doing rituals. Say these videos know they're talking about us. Yeah, they know they're talking about us. They know they talking about us. You know damn well ain't no cobra got no damn gem in their head. That's the when you look on the and you see the Pharaoh with the cobra, that's what they talking. But see, that just let you know that they detach. They don't have the mandatory essentials to facilitate this connection. They don't have that. They do not have the mandatory essentials, efficient to make the cosmic connection. So they lack that. And so when you get these religious interpretations, these occult interpretations, they're synthetic, because the reality is it's all about melanin. It's all about the solar melanin divinity. That's it. That's the greatest accomplishment that one can achieve in this existence. So anything else is less than that. So all of this shit is esoterical lingo, whichever one you go in, Gnosticism, Sufism, Kabbalism, all these theosophy, all of them are speaking around the fact that the essential elements, number one, to pull off any type of evolution within the cosmos, is solar energy and that melanin, that elixir of life, the nectar, what they call the nectar or ambrosia. You see what I'm saying? They got all these names, and that's what it's speaking to. And without that, you come in here and motherfucker can pretend like they trying to change some fucking iron into gold and shit. That's all, that's all garbage. You see what I'm saying? And we ain't got time to play. We done already created mind-blowing civilization. We didn't come here to play no games. We ain't them. That's like playing with toys. Little Lego blocks and shit. We ain't got time for that. You see? Most definitely we ain't got time for that. A healthy diet is a part of that. It's a part of that. You see what I'm saying? That is a part of it. But you can, motherfuckers, but again, motherfuckers can have a healthy diet. That don't mean you got consciousness. You still got to manifest consciousness. You see, that keeps your body strong. It electrifies. It electrifies your body, and keep you. But that don't mean you got consciousness. I know a whole lot of motherfuckers they green juice all goddamn day. That don't mean shit. You see what I'm saying? So you can eat good, but you got to have a combination. You see what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers lift weights all goddamn day. And you see how they go up on TV. They say niggas that lift weights, a lot of them is dumb. They call them dumb jocks and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be imbalanced in none of it. You got to be well-rounded. When you eat good and you eat the right foods, it'll electrify your cells. And with the electrifying of the cells, when you go into your consciousness, You understand? It makes the flow of electrical current in the body, the thoughts that are connected to those currents, you see, move fluently throughout the body, getting, the commands that lead the mind get there quicker, faster. That's what it's about, the melanin, you see. But it still come down with consciousness. You can motherfucking be eating salads and shit and all that and still don't know a goddamn thing. You see, so we don't want to just say that. It's a part, most definitely is a part of the process, for sure. You see, you cannot have an unhealthy diet and achieve, divinity. That just ain't going to happen. So you right in exact. Okay, but I don't want nobody to think that they can run out there and get a bag of grapes and shit and what they call it, get a bag of grapes and some goddamn bananas and think a motherfucker gonna become like a Buddha and shit. Nah, you got to do your homework. You got to do your homework. That's right. Yeah, look at Ray. Ray funny than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I know motherfucker. Yeah. Here we go, family. Let's finish this one so we can move on.
To a tradition of people attempting to locate and trade the stone during these celestial events. Mythical lore. Number 8. The Nagamani is rumored to grant invisibility to its possessor. According to legends, holding the Nagamani can render its possessor invisible, allowing them to move undetected. This power is said to be particularly useful for spies and adventurers. Mythical lore. Number 9. The Nagamani is said.
You will see that people don't understand, and I'm gonna see. We're gonna have to do a part 2 to this. When they say becoming invisible, you see what I'm saying? But you see that's esoterical. I don't want nobody to think they just gonna become motherfucking invisible. But that's just like the ninjas, and you understand what I'm saying when they talk about invisibility, and you talking about how motherfuckers and it's crazy, and I'm gonna get with that how they using that melanin today. How they making these where a motherfucker can put these shields in front of them where goddamn you can't even see them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of what they using in that stealth and shit. Yeah, that camera, there's a lot of that shit that they using in that stealth is melanin, is cosmic melanin shit. Listen to me when I'm telling you this. Listen to me when I'm telling you, it'll blow your goddamn mind. You don't know what you don't know until somebody show you the truth. You don't even know you don't know. So a lot of that technology, they already using it with that stealth shit. And so when they talk about the invisibility, it's a deeper esoterical understanding. We're going to get into it now. We're going to go to 10, even though it's 20, and we'll pick up on the other 10 tomorrow.
To have a musical resonance that can control human emotions. In some stories, the Nagamani is believed to emit a musical hum that has the power to manipulate human emotions. It can induce feelings of joy, sadness, or even intense passion, depending on how it is played. Mythical lore. Number 10. The Nagamani is thought to have been responsible for the creation of certain constellations in the night sky. Ancient cultures attribute the formation of specific constellations to the presence of the Nagamani. These celestial patterns are believed to have been shaped by the stone's influence on...
You said the Nagamani gospel, so they saying that even the Nagamani stone, created certain constellations in the sky. You see, but that's esoterical. You see, because the cosmic melanin is out there. You see, so what we got to understand that, what's on the inside is on the outside. You see, what's on the inside is on the outside. And when you see your mind light up and you see all the electrical currents that's running through your brain and through your body, you will see that, what you see out there is also in here. Yeah, that music. That's right. That music. You hit it right on the head. Right? But that, again, that's the dragon, because when you talk about Orpheus, we'll get on that. When you talk about Orpheus, who is the dragon? When you look at the Orphic egg, you will see the serpent wrapped around the Ophites, those that worship Orpheus is called Orphites, but that's a etymology that means serpent. When you say Ophi and you see Ophiuchus, which is the serpent bearer constellation out there. So when you say music, true indeed. When you look at these horns, I'm gonna show you these horns. These horns is designed like the serpent. You see, when you look at the trumpet and you look at the saxophone and a lot of these horns out here, yeah, Pan. That's right. That's right. Indeed, you didn't hit that one on the head. But this is we're gonna come back harder tomorrow because this is actually 20 divine attributes of this Nagamani. And when you said the Nagamani gospel, I'm gonna have to check that one out. I don't know if I got that one on deck or not, but if I don't, I'm gonna check it out, family. But again, look this up. This is an esoterical powerhouse that we got to continue to study. And then again, for those that come in late, make sure y'all hit that Patreon. Make sure y'all hit that Patreon, KingSeti.com. Make sure you subscribe. The Nagamani Dragon Pearl or Naga Pearl is supposedly a gem that sits in the dead center of the forehead of a cobra, a naga, but more so a cobra. And this is a lure that, because they don't possess the understanding and keys of understanding, they believe that, and they are over there actually. If you get a copy, it'll be old. Well, sometimes I like them old. You see what I'm saying? Long as it ain't toe up. Long as it ain't toe up. You feel what I'm saying? Long as it's, at least long as it's decent, I can get it. But anyway, it's supposedly a gem that sits in the forehead of the serpent, and they've been mutilating these cobras, trying to get this damn stone out their head. But they don't realize that it's the pineal gland, and that the serpent is actually the sacred and divine mascot of African people. That's right. We'll be black. We'll have part 2 tomorrow, and we're going to touch on this even on a deeper level. I'll be right black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.